What I was going to say was good afternoon. You're all looking lovely. If you've had a good look at my arse, I'd quite like to turn around. If that's Was anybody inconvenienced by the seafront road closures today? No. That ruins that joke. What I was going to say is, if you were, lucky you, because I was one of the suckers running the 10K this morning. If I'm making standing up look like a struggle, it is. So the first time I nearly got hit by one of our new silent electric buses, I thought the bus company were practicing the theory of survival of the fittest. Then when I started seeing TV adverts for blinds to go around the same time, my worry deepened. But bus drivers are pretty helpful when they're not trying to run me over. They're nice people, they're good. I always think they're getting a little bit personal when the driver opens the door and shouts out, "Do you need a number 2?" Confused one when I said, "Yes, but I need a 7 to get home." People in general are helpful, although I find myself constantly disappointed when I ask for help finding the ladies and all I get is a toilet. Scaffolders, they're my other favourite. Scaffolders, they're great. I once came out of a 3-hour music theory exam with a completely fried brain, turned left out of my college building as I always did, and ploughed straight into a scaffold pole that literally wasn't there 3 hours ago. It wasn't. If you're still not sure whether you can laugh at this point, please do. It's going to be a long few minutes. I have always been praised for my ability to laugh at myself. I think we can thank/blame my mother for that. She's been laughing at me my whole life. I once walked kneecap first into an upstairs bedroom door so hard that she heard it from downstairs, and she laughed so loud that I heard it from upstairs. True story. Now give me a cheer if you have ever been halfway across a room with a full, freshly made hot drink and realised you're going to sneeze. Good, glad it's not just me. And you feel like you've achieved a minor miracle when you manage to sneeze and hold yourself stiff enough that you don't spill any of it. Yeah, it feels good. But if you're me, you pull that off and then while celebrating walk straight into a door that you yourself closed. Sort of ruins the moment. But one of my favourite blunders that I've ever made was one chilly winter's evening. I popped a frozen toad in the hole in the oven for 45 minutes, left it as instructed. Came back to what I could only describe as a puddle of goo. I thought Yorkshire puddings don't usually go like that. I had in fact cooked from frozen for 45 minutes. A strawberry cheesecake. I don't recommend it. But I like to keep a blind friend around, or two, because to have someone else to laugh at other than myself. It's alright if we do it to each other, right? And one of my good friends in college, we're heading home very drunk. And she's ahead of me and she calls back to me and she calls, "Help me push the door, I've got no strength." I approached to find her leaning drunkenly and pushing against the wall next to the door. I should have asked for permission to tell that story, but I haven't. I'm going to leave you with one more story, because my mother will kill me if I don't tell this story. So, I want you to picture the scene. It's a classy scene. We're making this very easy. So, I'm staying in a travel lodge with a really classy woman who claims not to be having any affairs but will only meet me in hotels which I pay for. That's not it. That's not it. I make my way 5 a.m. down to the reception from our 5th floor room. Yep, managed that. Got whatever it was that I needed from reception and turned to head back the way I came. Now the door is at an odd kind of diagonal to the reception desk. I know this because I've just come through it. I turn back from the reception desk. My plan is to find the wall with the white cane perfectly designed for this purpose, and find the door from there, no problem. For the woman behind the desk who can't read my mind, she's watching me walk towards a wall. Now at this point, all she needed to say was, left a bit. That would have been helpful. But she's watching a disaster unfolding. She doesn't know what to say. She's groping for words. She's panicking. And in the end, only one word comes up. And that word was, wrong.